You want to be one of the cool guys? Buy my merch.
Breaking news! We have some big changes. The UFC pulled out some crazy shit last night. They made some big switch ups. They made some cool matchups, some things unexpected, some surprises, some kicks to the balls, all those sort of things. First up, Topuria is going up a weight and he is vacating his featherweight title. I'm assuming he was trying to hold on to it to do sort of a double champ thing and try and fight Islam. Like, it's kind of the same thing McGregor did, double champ. But I'm guessing the UFC did not fancy letting him go up a weight while keeping the featherweight title. So he has vacated the featherweight title after knocking out two of the greats. He knocked out Volkanovski, he knocked out Max Holloway, two of the greatest featherweights of all time. Staked his claim, he thinks he's done enough at featherweight. I mean, yeah, you don't really get much better than knocking out those two guys, you know what I mean? So, can't argue with that. He thinks he's cemented his legacy. I know people are going to say he needs more defences, whatever. He knocked out two guys, the best at featherweight of our era. Maybe not the best of all time. Maybe that's Aldo, who knows. But he knocked out the two best featherweights of this era, back to back. He has the right to do whatever he wants. You know, he's vacating his belt. He feels the weight's too hard to make consistently. I remember seeing an interview before and he said he wanted a short and sweet career. He was going to get in, get the wins, defend the belts, call it a day. And you know, he's making true to that. He goes and fights at lightweight, and I don't know who he's going to fight. With the two knockouts over the two greats at featherweight, it makes so much sense for him to fight Islam for the title. You know, with Arnold Allen, I know there's other contenders at lightweight, but I feel like it makes a lot of sense for Topuria to have that shot. You know, Volkanovski, he had some great defences at featherweight, and then he got the shot at Islam the first time and arguably won it. I'm not going to go into it because people start calling me names. He arguably won the first one. Got knocked down the second, he shouldn't have took it. We all know he shouldn't have took it. Like a week's notice after drinking beer and being injured and whatnot, it's not what you want to be doing facing Islam Makhachev. With this switch up, the featherweight division is getting a big change up. We have Alex Volkanovski is fighting for the belt against Diego Lopez. You know, they've been trying to fast track Lopez to the title for a while. He's on a 5-fight win streak. He's been very entertaining, he's been very active, he's been trying to finish guys, he's been winning the save cards, fight last minute, all that shit. He's doing all the fun stuff. He's getting the fight for the title, and you know, he's got a good chance in it. Volk's come off of two losses to knockout. He's been knocked out back to back. Ilya knocked him out, Islam knocked him out the head kick. You know, his confidence has to be pretty low. Volkanovski's solid, you know, the guy is a mental giant and all those things, but it got to play something on you, you know. I feel like Lopez is going to be pretty confident trying to come out there and take him out and put the pressure on him. I feel if it goes into the later rounds, it's going to favour Volkanovski. We have seen Diego slow down in 3-round fights, you know, we have seen him slow down in 3-round fights. Over 5 rounds against Volk, you have to be on your A game, so yeah, if he doesn't take him out early, I feel like he's going to get dragged into deep waters and it's going to suit Volkanovski. We will do a deeper dive on that later, but for now there's other things going on. You have Yair Rodriguez is fighting Patricio Pitbull. I did hear this the other week, and yeah, it is what it is. I was hoping to get the match up, but it's not happening. I'm injured, I'm still injured, and I keep saying it, but people keep asking when the next fight is. But, you know, if I keep saying it, maybe they'll understand. Yeah, it's got to be pissed off if you're, well, I'm pissed off, I'm on the sidelines, but then you got like Mosvar everywhere. I can't say shit, but he's not the most active guy. He needs to fight, you know, he's got to be pretty pissed off sitting in this position. I feel like, even though I feel like I got the win over him, he's got a win over me, he's got a win over Diego Lopez. He's been trying to fight the top guys. He just beat Aljamain, and he doesn't get offered the title fight. Maybe he did and he's not available to fight. I personally don't think he did, like just knowing the way the business goes, I feel like he didn't get offered. But yeah, he's not the most active guy. Maybe he wasn't ready, maybe he was unavailable, maybe he didn't get offered it. I don't know what you think. But yeah, you got to be pretty pissed off if you're there and you're him. But I guess the UFC's playing, maybe Lopez gets the title and they set up a rematch with Mosvar. I mean, that could work pretty cool because Mosvar wins the title. Another guy that wouldn't mind a rematch over 5 rounds. That would be pretty cool. Big changes in the division. We've got Ortega's talking about going up. You've got Ilia Topuria confirmed going up. He's vacating his title. You've got Max Holloway talking about going up a weight. So there's going to be some big shifts. There's going to be some big shifts in the division. You've got Paddy Pimblett at lightweight fighting Michael Chandler is the co-main event of that Miami show, which is an interesting fight. Chandler is, you already know what he's going to do. He's going to do some crazy stuff. Paddy, I think he gets written off a lot. Yeah, I think he gets written off a lot, and I think he's a lot better than people account for. Definitely, I wouldn't rule him out winning this one. He's such an awkward style, you know. So he fights so long. I know he fights with his chin in the air, which I don't really enjoy, but you know, he has a really tough game to get close to him. Someone like Chandler, short, stocky, he's going to be swinging like big shots to try and get into range. Maybe he lands something. Also, Paddy with the knees and the long kicks. I feel like that's going to be a problem for Chandler. We'll do a breakdown closer to the fight. We've still got the pay-per-view coming up next. The next one coming up. Big changes though. We've got, obviously, Lerone Murphy is fighting Josh Emmett coming up soon. That's a good fight. There's some other featherweight fights in the works as well. Bilal is fighting JDM. They changed that up. Leon's fighting Sean Brady now in London, so that's a bit different. It made some big changes overnight. Also, on that Miami card, Carlos Prates fighting Jeff Neal. That's a pretty sick fight. Yeah, so some big changes happening at featherweight, and you know, I'm very pissed off to not be a part of it. I'd like to be in there staking my claim, but I am not done yet. I'm just healing this injury. I got one more treatment in a few days, and then I road to rehab, and hopefully can be back by the middle of the year, you know, and hopefully get a couple of fights in, get my name in that title picture again. I don't see why not. You know, the way the division's laid out, you got Mosvar at the top. Obviously he's not at the top, but like he's there knocking on the door. I feel like I had a win over that guy. That lines me up right there. If I can get a win over someone like that and get a rematch or something, or even get in there, who knows. But there is some interesting matchups, big changes. It's kind of shit to be sitting on the sidelines watching. But I mean, one thing's for sure, it's cool. You get to sort of see how it all plays out, see where the dice fall, and you know, then you sort of put yourself in there and feel yourself into a certain position. Maybe it suits. Maybe Volkanovski wins, defends the title, and then guess what? He's champ again. He needs some new contenders. Maybe Mosvar. Maybe Mosvar wins it, and then I get a rematch. Okay. How do you guys think it's going to play out? We've got Ortega. He's going up. Apparently he's going. I don't know. Maybe he shouldn't, because he doesn't look. I know he cuts a lot of weight and he struggles with whatever, but doesn't look like he would be strong at lightweight. You know, he's not like a physical beast at at featherweight. And, you know, in the more recent fights he sort of looks a bit softer. And not dissing you, bro, but I'm just saying he don't look like super lean or anything, and going up to lightweight I don't think would be the best idea. Let us know what you think of the changes, these matchups. You know, obviously we have the breakdown coming up soon. We have the UFC 313 Pereira versus Ankalaev card. That's going to be a good one, so we'll do a breakdown for that. More cooking shit, and maybe more of me getting poked with needles next week, you never know. A few more weeks and I should be in the rehab phase, doing some band shit and getting yoked and hopefully pain free, and able to punch stuff and get punched as well. Can't wait to be back. Also, we have the Navy Glizzy shirt available now if you are a person that spills sauce while eating hot dogs like me, because my one's covered in stains. You could get this one with a nice navy colour which won't show your ketchup stains and your mustard stain. Maybe it will, but it's on sale now for £25. There's a big sale for the rest of February on the almighty website. Also, go watch my Toad in the Hole, the last video I just cooked it. It's delicious. Like, subscribe, and let's fucking have it.